Peace, peace. What's happening, family? This is your favorite plug, RD Muhammad, plugging you in with the information that you need in order to make you successful. Hey, listen, ladies and gentlemen, right off the top, this is an informational plug just to give you the information that you need in order to, make the same mistakes that I did early off in business. Now, what we're talking about, I've been getting a lot of calls here lately, and then a lot of, not no calls, but a lot of calls inquiring about setting up your LLC. And then when we go through the process and telling them what all they would have to do and the fee for getting you to get that knowledge, then there's no more communication. Why is that, ladies and gentlemen? Why is that? Because people they want the information, but they don't want to pay for the information, not knowing that when marketers or social media influencers say that the information is free or we drop free game to you, now that information is free. And I've said this on a bunch of other podcasts or a lot of other video reels or clips that we put out here on social media platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, please understand, nothing in the world is free. Nothing is free. I can give you the game for free, but then if you don't do it exactly like we say for you to do it, not just myself, but any social media marketer or any social media influencer, when you don't do it exactly like we give you the game to do, most times or oftentimes people say that the game don't work. That don't work. Or you can't do that. Now, I'm going to give you a quick example because I had one person that contacted me and they said, well, oh man, I can get this done for at Taylor Brands for free. So me being the type person that I am, hey, Taylor Brands is a reputable company. They've been around for a number of years and they have a lot of people utilize their service. The one thing, and here's the value in this, ladies and gentlemen, Taylor Brands won't tell you how to do this. Taylor Brands will go in and they will set up everything for you. They would become your registered agent. They could even get you an EIN number, which getting your EIN number is free. That is free. Any person that registers for a EIN number, which is your employer identification number, in layman's terms, it's your business's social security number. Employer identification number, not employee identification number. Your employee identification number is your social security number. There's a difference. Your social security number is your employee identification number. But when you are taking on the role of a boss and you want to be the employer, then you would have to get an EIN number from the federal government, which is the IRS. So what I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to show you guys that it's not just me. Don't be pulled in by the word free. Now, free, yes, there is free game. Like I just posted a video series on Clips and Reels talking about the free game, how you can go out and make free money. Now, even in that game, free money, when I say free money, it does require you to do some work. Sometimes it does require a little bit of money. Now, under the Craigslist free game, now the money that you're going to spend is one, if you don't have a truck or a trailer, then I said in those videos, you would have to go to U-Haul and spend $20 in town, $19.95 in town to go pick up free stuff for you to resell. Now, you're going to resell that at a higher price than the cost of the U-Haul. You just need to go pick it up. Sometimes, if you are a one person, if you're not strong enough to go pick up this stuff or to go and retrieve it and bring it back, then you might have to pay a couple of kids in the neighborhood, give them $10, $20 a piece. and then they can load your stuff up on your truck, the U-Haul truck, or your personal truck, or your trailer. Then the second part is you would have to invest in some cleaning products. Sometimes the free stuff that we go pick up, everybody's not necessarily clean. So you don't know if they have the little critters or not, the little bugs. So yes, you got to go to Dollar Tree and buy you some Raid or bug cleaner or some Fabuloso or some something to clean that product up. Whatever you went to go get for free. All the way down to if you're picking up furniture, like you want to invest in you some Pledge. That's investing in your business. That's not just money that you're just throwing out there. These are things that you need in order to operate and move your business so you can sell those products at the higher price margin. So let's go right here, ladies and gentlemen. So when we give you free game, yes, it's going to require something. But let me tell you something. Free, we charge a fee. And I don't know if any other social media influencer or marketer does this, but I'm going to tell you why we charge a fee. We charge a fee so you can have some skin in the game that determines your determination on being set free and living life on your own terms to where you are the boss. So if you don't have any skin in the game, then you're going to half-ass do it. But when you have skin in the game, now your first goal is to get your money back. Now, with RDM Online Marketing, and that $67 that I charge you, which is an obscure number. I just pull that number out the hat just to give you something that you can hold on to, because I'm not getting rich on $67. Facts. But I want you to have some skin in the game. And then I even tell you how you get that $67 back, because that's a business expense under your new LLC. So you can file that as a business expense under business education, which is a thing in your new business. You can file that invoice that you receive after you pay. You can now that there's a tax write-off. So let's get right off into this, because I don't want to put a whole lot of time on this. I just want to give you guys some understanding of how this business world works. And if you don't learn how to play the game, this is the ultimate area where you're opening yourself up for all types of problems, because you're trusting whoever sets that business up for you, be it Taylor Brands or be it some other company that's out there. Some of these companies, they even advertise right off the break, $300. And I think to myself, $300, $67, no brainer for me to teach you the information that you can have forever, and you can set up as many businesses as you want. You don't have to keep coming back to me or influencers or marketers like myself, or keep going back to Taylor Brands or any other company out there that's teaching you how to do this. So let's get right off into this. Now, so what I did was somebody called and they said, hey, look, I can get this done at Taylor Brands for $0. Let me show you real game. Let me show you real game. Okay. I'm going to share my screen with you guys, because I want you to see that nothing, ladies and gentlemen, is free. And the reason why nothing is free is because we want you to see, we want to see if you're really serious about this. Now, only the ones who are not serious about being real business owners will never call back. Only the ones who are serious business owners will never move forward, or the ones that are lazy and they say, I don't have the time to do that. My grandmother used to say a long time ago, you do what you want to do. Let me say that again. You do what you want to do, and when you want to do it, you will find a way to do it. So let's get to Taylor Brands. Now, this is the Taylor Brands website, and you guys can Google search this, Taylor Brands, and it's going to pull up, and you're going to hit this first. You're going to hit this first one right here. Now, it says straight up, right out the gate, they can give you a free logo, which I show my customers how they can get a free logo. You can form your LLC online. I do that as well. Design a logo for free. I show you how to do that. Create a logo for free. I show you how to do that. Now, this is the thing. I show you how to do it, not me do it on my own. Now, I will, and I'm still cheaper than Taylor Brands because at that point, I only charge $197 to do that. But start your LLC in 3 easy steps. It takes less than an hour, ladies and gentlemen. Custom logo design, products, customer support. I give you everything that Taylor Brands gives you for $67. Now, let's move over here. And when you come to this page, it's going to bring up this site right here. Taylor Brands, you guys can see that. The safe and easy way to get your LLC for $0. Start up your LLC for $50 without the hassle. We'll take you through every step so you can start your business worthy free. And then you go in here and you plug in your state, and then you get started. And it says start at $0 plus the state fee. Now, each state charges different amounts to register your LLC in that state. Now, what makes RDM online marketing different is that I show you the states that you can LLC your business in for the cheapest cost. Now, a lot of people always tell me, oh man, I got to pay 2 taxes. Let me turn this phone off, you guys. I'm going to have to pay 2 taxes. Well, you're going to pay taxes either way it go. But my system and my program shows you how to do that to where not only, yes, you're going to file it, but you have to fill out a form, or we have to do a process, what we call separation of entity, which separates you, the boss, from the LLC. So the LLC pays taxes. The LLC pays taxes in the state that we show you where to register. And then you pay your own personal taxes on that 1040 form in the state that you live in. How do we do that? Because we show you how to be an employee of your own business. So if we didn't show you how to do this, ladies and gentlemen, this is all legal again. We show you how to do that. And then I also show you how to set up your LLCs to own all of your personal possessions to get that out of your name. I did this on a podcast another time where I said everything that you currently own right now, you're spending money constantly out with. There's no boomerang coming back on your money. That is true. But when your LLC now owns your possessions, your LLC gets a tax write-off because it's property of the business. It's property of the business. Now, when it becomes property of the business, now you're eligible to write things off. We gave the example about the gas. Last year alone, they paid 72 cents a mile just on standard oil changes of 12,000 miles a year, which some of you travel more than that. You would have got back $8,640 just in the oil changes. Not looking at, well, not just oil changes, but just in the gas write-offs. Now, when you throw in the oil changes, which is a tax deduction, then you throw in the tire rotation, which is a tax deduction. All of these things are write-offs for your business. Taylor Brands won't tell you that. They want to refer you to somebody else that's going to tell you that, which is going to charge you, and I'm going to show you guys right now. So I went on to Taylor Brands, and I filled out everything just so I can know exactly what is happening. Now, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the best plan for RD Muhammad based on your business's needs. And I check everything. I'll do it myself. I do it myself. I do it myself. I get my own EIN number. I get my own website. I checked all of those things, thinking as a person who don't have a whole lot of money, but I don't want to spend that money. I checked those boxes because I didn't have the money to spend. Not that I know necessarily how to do it. I'm going to check these because I don't have the money to spend. I don't have all of that money up front. I'm a regular Joe employee, but I want to come off this man's job and be self-sufficient and live life on my own terms. So I checked all of those things out. Now, here it is. LLC formation, standard processing, see other options, but it says right here, black and white, 0. But then, ladies and gentlemen, as it gets deeper, to become a registered agent is $199 a year, billed after processing. So no, it's not free. They're going to hit you for $199 as soon as your application or your registration is accepted. $199, $67. Employer identification number. Now, this $99 is paid once, according to Taylor Brands. However, and see, I checked, no, I will get my own EIN number because EIN numbers are issued free. But they was going to charge you $99 to get an EIN number when the average person doesn't even know that your EIN number is free. Now, let's get on down here. Operating agreement. Ladies and gentlemen, I even show you how to write up your own operation agreement, which protects your personal assets and your limited liability status with the operation agreement. They're going to charge you $29 once. Ooh, somebody, let me pull up the calculator so I can add up all of this and then let you, the person, the people watching this podcast or listening to this podcast, tell you, you can see $199 for the registration fee, registered agent, another $99 employer identification number, which is free, and then $29 for the operating agreement. And then we get down here to expedite your process is another $49. So we're just going to say, no, we ain't in no hurry to get it done. All right. Your business insurance quote, which is free. I even connect you with an insurance agent that can also show you how to protect that. And then the Alabama state fee is another $200. You haven't even paid the $200 yet. All of this money is before you even register. Now, the total process for you to get started is $200 to the state of Alabama. Then all of the other fees kick in after that, which brings you a whopping total of $527 up front. I was hoping that my calculator would have showed on this screen, but it didn't. But ladies and gentlemen, listen here. When you guys call, or when you guys want this information and you want this work, and you guys are saying, well, I ain't got $67. First of all, if you don't want to invest $67 in yourself and in your business, then you're not a serious business owner. Now, the Craigslist game that I gave was the no excuse way to get that $67 because making money is easy. That Craigslist game showed you how easy it was. The marketplace game showed you how easy it was to make the $67 to turn around and invest to set you free. You cannot live on life on your own terms. And you cannot be a boss as long as you have a boss. Because I can tell you this, one thing for certain and two things for sure. Your boss, your employer, is never going to pay you enough money to move next door. Never. And if you do move next door, him knowing how much he pays you, he's going to say, I'm paying you too much. He's not going to say, welcome to the neighborhood. He's going to wonder how in the hell you came out here, because he knows what he pays off of the money that he makes. You see how this world works? He knows how much he pays to live in the house that he has. And then here you are moving in next door, or just moving in the neighborhood. This is why they call them comps. They know what every house in their neighborhood is going for, based off of the comps that the real estate agent provides. He knows how much equity he has built up in his house, along with everybody else in that neighborhood. And then here you are moving in next door to him. He's going to say he paid you too much money. He's not going to be like, hey, Robert, you moving in? You know, they're going to ask you that question. It's like they see you moving in, but they really want to ask how in the hell you moving in, because this is a neighborhood that's got money. Man, I'm paying you too much. What you mean you're paying me too much? You see how that works? But anyway, now, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I wanted to show you guys. So when I tell you my course is $67, now even still, even with this $527 you're going to pay Taylor Brands. Now, Taylor Brands is not going to tell you that is a tax deduction or a tax write-off. You're just going to pay that money and just. But when I say $67 and it's a tax write-off, and I'm going to give you all of this. Now, being transparent, I'm going to tell you why, ladies and gentlemen. As soon as I set you up for your LLC, this expedited process that you was going to pay $49 for, it's automatic anyway. See, Taylor Brands didn't tell you guys that. Because when you apply for your LLC, as fast as you can type, when you hit submit, and they receive and they accept your registration form, it's already expedited. But now in a big company like Taylor Brands, this expedited processing fee comes into play, because now instead of me getting to you when I get to you, now I got to bump you in front of somebody else. I show you how to do this yourself. Now, once you have the knowledge, no one can take that away from you. No one can take that away from you. Now, there is no law that says you cannot have multiple businesses. You can have as many businesses as you want, but Taylor Brands doesn't teach you how to structure those businesses. Have the trust LLC. And then the trust LLC owns all of the businesses, but then the trust LLC owns the parent company. The parent company owns all of the other subsidiary LLCs. LLC 1, it owns your house. LLC 2 owns your cars. LLC 3, it owns all of your personal possessions, your furniture, your artwork, your TV, your whatever else. See, Taylor Brands don't tell you that. Now, here's the other part of that. Every time that you LLC and you go back to Taylor Brands, it's going to cost you another $527. Every time. I teach you one time for $67. Now you know everything that Taylor Brands knows. And every time you set up and establish a business, all of you are doing is paying the LLC registration fee, which you already have the knowledge of where to go, how to do it, how to file your tax forms, and so forth and so forth. One time. There's not an annual $199. Some states, ladies and gentlemen, you only pay one registration fee, and then all you have to do, some states don't even require you to fill out a report. But some of the states that I tend to use, the reason why you fill out that annual report is just to let you know that you're still in business. Y'all let that sizzle in your spirit, man. 527 versus 67. I just saved y'all a whole bunch of money for $67. This is the info plug, your favorite plug. You see why I'm your favorite plug? I just plugged you in and saved you a whole heap of money. Let me show you how much money I just saved you. 527 minus 67. I just saved you $460 that you can put into your operating capital, i.e., to buy products, to set up meetings, or to pay for your website. Actually, I even show you how to get a free website. Ha! Y'all didn't even know that. This is why we charge. This is why I charge. I don't know why nobody else do it. But I can pretty much bet you $1 to a dime. Every marketer, every influencer does the same exact thing. Now, I'm just one that's transparent and upfront with you to tell you ain't nothing free. I got 8 years of experience doing just this. I have over 27 years of being in business for myself. Now I understand and I know that there's enough money out here to be on the table for all of us to eat and all of us to eat good. But yeah, I want you to have some skin in the game because that shows me how determined you are to live free. I'll see you guys on the other side. Peace.